I want to say that we will respond in the same way to the various nervous statements that are coming from abroad, and this nervousness is growing enormously. The government of the Slovak Republic, ladies and gentlemen, has begun intensive communication regarding legislation concerning spade work in the ring. I am talking now about a complete halt to the supply of oil, gas, and nuclear fuel materials from the Russian Federation to the European Union. We have repeatedly declared this idea of the European Commission to be harmful. It is ideological and damaging to the competitiveness of the European Union. Everything, the issue of oil, it is a preparation, the change in technology to process a different kind of oil. Gas, all right. We'll buy LNG gas anywhere. It'll just be more expensive. On top of that, we're losing transit fees. So if the opposition thinks, and if the anti-government media thinks that we're going to get off the path that I've called, I'm never going to do a submissive policy, they're sorely mistaken. Our approach to these issues that are here, whether it's a war in Ukraine, whether it is a superstition, whether it is a new Iron Curtain that is being built, will be extremely proactive, and will be continue to say that if we're going to solve a problem, then we have to talk to whoever is affected by that problem. Let me inform you that as soon as we have the first of some proposals for legislative changes relating to oil, gas, and nuclear fuel, we will be putting it to the public. I am officially meeting the Italian Prime Minister in Rome. On Wednesday, we will see you at a government retreat in eastern Slovakia, near Bratislava. Tomorrow, as I said, we will have, among other things, a meeting with MEPs on the subject of the rule of law and democracy. I have said I have no reason to refuse them, and I will be very happy to receive them, and I will be very happy to go through with them any questions they may have for us, because our duty is to communicate, to interact, to argue. As you can see, so far there's been no shame. There was no shame anywhere.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले.
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry guards.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.